mother-in-law slapped me so hard I hit the floor. A week later, the DNA test arrived and I threw it at the whole family. I was 8 months pregnant when my mother-in-law called me a whore in front of the entire family. It was Sunday dinner at their house. I was huge and tired and my ankles were swollen. My husband David helped me into a chair and I thought everything was fine. Then his mother Linda stood up and slapped me so hard across the face that I fell sideways off the chair and hit the floor. Everyone gasped, but nobody moved to help me. I looked up from the ground, hand on my belly, completely in shock. Linda was standing over me with her finger pointed at my face. "You lying woman," she screamed. "That baby belongs to some random man. I know it. I always knew you were trash, but I never thought you would do this to my son." I couldn't speak. I couldn't even process what was happening. David just stood there. He didn't help me up. He didn't defend me. He just stood there with his jaw tight and his fists clenched. "David," I whispered. "What is she talking about?" He finally looked at me and his eyes were cold. "Someone told me you were seen with another man last month at a restaurant, holding hands." My blood went ice cold. I was at a restaurant last month with my brother who had just flown in from overseas after 3 years. My brother who I hadn't seen since our father's funeral. I was holding his hand because we were both crying about Dad. "That was my brother," I said, still on the floor. "James, you met him at our wedding." Linda laughed. "Right, your brother. How convenient that this brother shows up right when your baby is due." David's sister Emily walked over and looked down at me with disgust. "Just admit it. We all know the baby isn't David's. Look at the timeline. You got pregnant right after that work trip you took." "I never went on a work trip," I said. My voice was shaking. "I don't even travel for work." Nobody listened. David's father Richard finally spoke from his chair. He didn't even look at me. "Son, I think you know what you need to do." David grabbed my arm and pulled me up roughly. "Pack your things and get out," he said. His voice cracked a little, but his face stayed hard. "Go die somewhere else. I don't want to see you again." I stood there in the middle of this family that I had loved for 4 years. I had cooked for them, cleaned up after their holiday dinners, listened to Linda complain about her health for hours, helped Emily plan her wedding, and now
Scan the QR code to download TikTok. The subsequent story endings are explosive and full of hidden surprises waiting for you. You can also get rewards by creating a new account.